Daughters today bombarded with pictures that continue day in and day out of a 22-year-old prostitute their dad's accused of sleeping with. Kristen, only 4 years older than the eldest Spitzer girl. How do these kids cope with this kind of mess? Let's ask psychologist Dr. Victoria Zdrok. She is author of Dr. Z on Scoring. You know, she was on Fox Business Network last night. 200 emails requesting her phone number. Just so you know, that's a business crowd. Doctor, now what for these kids?
Well, anytime a parent is publicly disgraced like this or convicted of a crime, children are the ones that end up suffering the most because, as you know, teenagers are very cruel. There is a lot of taunting and mockery. So I would definitely think that they need to get a counselor, somebody they can talk to in private, process all this that's going on, and try to figure out what it is that motivated their father.
All right, now they've got to reconcile. They obviously love their dad, and he's a good dad. But with what he did to their mother, right?
Yeah, well, there's that, and in the whole, he projected himself as such a self-righteous figure, and therefore the juxtaposition must be just scary. They can't figure out who is this person who was so morally always on such a moral horse, and now all this is coming out.
So he's going to give them advice to correct them. They might say,
you know,
wait a minute.
For somebody like Chelsea, it might have been easier because Bill Clinton always came across as very charming, womanizing type.
Right.
So she might have expected that coming. I think it might be a lot harder for Mr. Spitzer's kids because he, you know, nobody saw this coming. He came across as somebody very asexual. And somebody very defended and armored against this.
There were various reports that the eldest girl in school was on her cell phone a lot. Friends say she was clearly distracted. Duh. What is she going to go through?
I'm actually hoping that he sits down and talks to them one-on-one and tries to explain and helps them process this.
How do you
and not
explain what could be years of dealing with prostitutes?
Well, I'm sure something about whatever his motivation really was, whether it was what psychologists call splitting or simply denying that part of his personality, you know, compartmentalizing that as something, or whether it was stress or whether it was marital discord, whatever it is that motivated him. I hope he actually has a conversation with his daughters, because this could really taint their whole view of men and their ability to trust the opposite sex.
Yeah, that they could get into troublesome relationships themselves, right?
Yeah, this is never easy on the kids. They're the true victims here.
Doctor, thank you very much. Always good seeing you. Now, you've been on Fox Business, Fox News. Which network do you like better?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm not going to comment on that.
Okay, very good, Doctor, very good. Well, I said Eliot Spitzer should